What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Big's World YouTube channel. Today's video, I'm going to do a little install video. I typically don't like to do install videos because they're low-key kind of boring, but I have two products that I ordered from Amazon a couple weeks ago that I think that a lot of 09 to 14 F-150 owners would like to see an install video on. I don't think I've seen any install videos on this specific part. I know there's a few floating around that are kind of similar, if not the same. So I thought it would, be beneficial for everyone to kind of see what I'm going to do with these parts and how they work. What I have is, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm using my phone today, not my camera, so bear with me if the quality is a little iffy. I'm not really sure how that's going to go, but, I thought that since I have my phone but don't have my camera, I thought that I might as well give it a shot. But what I'm going to install today is, many of you guys know that my F-150 has tow mirrors on. I like the look of them. They look pretty good, but not really my thing. The only reason I put them on is a lot of you guys or a lot of my followers really wanted me to put tow mirrors on. So I threw those on because I kind of got them for free. Shout out Hunter. But I'm going to do away with the tow mirrors, get my factory ones. They're hiding right over there. I'm going to put those back on, but in the box, or what I'm going to be installing is, these are, all right, sorry guys, I forgot what they're called, but Ruxifey is the brand, but Ruxifey, I'm going to be trying your lights out. These are pretty cool. So basically what these are, they're mirror switchbacks, which is, what's really cool is Ruxifey makes them for the front and the back of the truck. Of the mirror, so you get a switchback in the front. So essentially what a switchback is you'll get a sequential turn signal on the turn signal lever, and then once you turn the turn signal off, it will switch back to just a solid white, pure white light. So it's gonna look pretty sweet. Obviously if you guys are into trucks or into what I'm into at any sort, you guys have probably seen a switchback before on mirrors. A lot of people do door handles. It cleans up the truck, that it just adds a little flash to it, makes it look kind of cool. So super excited. So I got this would be the front of the mirror, and then sorry, let me reach down here, and then I got these right here, which is the back of the mirror. I'm super interested. They're fairly cheap. I'll drop links down in the description for both of the parts. They're fairly cheap, so that kind of concerns me a little bit with quality. But I looked at the reviews and a lot of people had good luck with them. So we're going to give them a shot. So I'm not going to do an install, or I should say I'm going to do an install video, but I'm not going to do an install to the mirrors. So I'll pick you guys up once I get them in the mirrors, and then I'll tell you kind of what I did. All right, guys, so here's the mirror. I have it all disassembled. There's bunches and bunches of videos on YouTube, so I'm not going to go into that. Basically, you just take 4 screws off, take your door panel off. It's pretty straightforward. I guess the premise of this video is not how to get to this step, but how to, or what to do in this step. So essentially, the lights are pretty freaking cool because they have, everything's pretty much plug and play. So essentially these wires, these leads right here, those are going to be your power wire for your switchback, so your white running light. And then on the truck, it will go to pin 6 is what it is. On the passenger side, fuse kick panel. So you'll have to splice into pin 6 your parking light or your fog lights, I believe, or some sort of power. It's a power wire, essentially, is what it is. So these leads right here. Then they have extra cords, or they give you extra wiring harness. Those plug in there to tap into pin 6. And then essentially there's standoffs on the lights themselves. So basically the front turn signal has standoffs for the back turn signal, and then you plug those in to here. Pretty straightforward because the pins are one way. You can't really mix them up. So this pin right here attaches to the prongs right here, and then that is your normal factory wiring harness to that turn signal. So really it's pretty straightforward. It really is all plug and play. The only thing that's not plug and play is that power wire to get your switchbacks, which I'm gonna do. If you guys don't want to do it, it's not like you have to do it. They work just fine without doing that. The switchback was kind of the one thing that I was looking forward to. I thought that was a really cool feature. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to wire that all up and kind of give you a rundown on that just to give you guys an idea of what you're doing. So, all right, guys, so I got one mirror in. The only thing that is not hooked up is the switchback. But the turn signals work great. See, they have the sequential feature, which looks pretty freaking cool if you ask me. I forgot to kind of run you through the wiring. I'll do that on the next one. Obviously these two leads, I should have probably spliced them together. But those are supposed to run to your parking light. That's how you get your switchback feature. I'm a little nervous to do that, but I'll probably figure it out because I really want that feature, because that's probably my favorite part. So just stay tuned, keep watching. I'll kind of keep giving you guys some tips and information on how to wire these up. All right, guys, so last week I installed some sequential switchback mirror lights on the fronts and backs of my mirrors on my F-150. And I got them all wired up, but I ran into one issue. And the issue that I had was they told in the instructions and in the video that I watched, I don't know if it's my truck or I don't know, miscommunication, I don't know. But in the instructions, it tells you to tap into wire 6 or the location 6 on one of the wiring harnesses on the passenger floorboard. I tapped into that, and my running lights, or my DRLs, the white lights that switch back, they worked just fine, but the only issue is they wouldn't turn off at all. Like, nothing would... Excuse my brother weed eating his garden down, so that's great. But, so the white light, they wouldn't turn off. I tried everything, so I'm going to have to tap into a different wire. That wire didn't work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap in. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to run the wire from outside or inside my cab to my headlight, and I'm going to tap into the parking lamp, and then hopefully once I do that, it should all work out. So I'm going to do that. I'll pick you guys up when I'm done with that, and then if that works, I'm going to wrap everything up and kind of give you a rundown of everything, and do a little montage of the difference in the lights and the mirrors and whatever. But I've been running them for about a week with just the turn signals, and they're pretty freaking sweet, so I can't wait to get the running light on there. So yeah, I'll pick back up here in a few minutes. All right, guys, I got it figured out. Might be kind of dumb, honestly. I tapped into the wrong wire. It is pin 6. Disregard what I said. If you guys want to run it to your headlight parking lamp, it's still the same wire, so you can, if you feel more comfortable with doing that, there's much more room there. But after doing some research, I looked, it is pin 6. The issue was I picked the 12. Okay, so there's a 12 pin and then a 10 pin. You want the 10 pin, okay? There's only one 10 pin connector, and it's pin 6 on the 10 pin connector. So there's a 12 pin, and then right above it, there's a 10 pin. Don't touch the 12 pin. That's where I messed up. I tapped into fuse 6 on the 12 pin, which it worked fine. It still worked, but my running lights, the white runners, they stayed lit. They didn't turn off with the parking light. So if you guys are doing it to your parking light, pin 6 on the 10 pin connector. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I did, or kind of show you guys what it looks like. So here it is. So here's the sequential, here's the white running light. It has a front and a back. So I'm gonna actually, sorry, I got my finger in the way there a little bit. And then as you can see, it switches from the white to the sequential turn signal, front and back, both sides. So sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. But yeah, so that's pretty sweet. And then when you flip your turn signal off, it switches back to white. So it does that on both the front, or both the left and the right side. You can wire the running light into the same connector. That might be dumb for me to say, but if you're not really wiring savvy, this could be very confusing for you. So hopefully that all made sense to you. If you guys have any questions, if you guys get these lights and you want to ask me a question, just drop it down below. I can definitely help you to the best of my ability. It adds a little bit of character, and I'm kind of doing a few smaller projects to my truck to make me kind of enjoy it a little more again. I kind of was done and I was just driving around and I was kind of getting bored of it. So this kind of made me excited to look at my truck again and kind of get back into my truck. So stay tuned, because the next few videos are going to be mostly truck related. If not, it's going to be small little clips of me doing something else in a truck video. So if you guys enjoy the truck content, the like button, hit the subscribe button, because that'll kind of help me realize that you guys want to see the truck content. Most of you guys probably subscribe to my channel for the truck content, but I didn't really have much truck stuff planned, or the funds realistically to do what I wanted to do. But anyway, make sure you guys are nailing that subscribe button and liking this video, sharing this video, and stay tuned for the next several videos. I got some train horns going in that I'm going to do a video on, and some other odds and ends that I'm going to do to my truck. I might separate the videos or keep them all in one, but enough of me rambling. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.